So what I'm going to describe to you now is the 3 phases of the liver detox. This information has only been known since about 2010. So phase 1 basically begins probably within about 24 hours of no food entering the stomach. In phase 1 of the liver detox, the liver takes this fat-soluble toxin. The fat-soluble toxin could be a variety of things, but remember it's fairly toxic because the liver has stored it in fat. So the liver takes this fat-soluble toxin and it breaks it down to a metabolite. A metabolite simply means the first stage of metabolism or the first stage of breakdown. But this metabolite is quite toxic. This metabolite can be 100 times more toxic than it originally was. That is definitely so with alcohol. This metabolite creates a lot of free radicals, and free radicals are damaging to the tissues. It's also highly volatile. Because of this, your liver has certain needs. So let's discuss the needs that your liver has at this stage, because this is quite toxic, this metabolite. So the liver needs antioxidants. What's an antioxidant? Antioxidants are very high in electrons. And a free radical is basically an atom missing an electron. And when an atom is missing an electron, it grabs an electron from the next atom. And then that atom grabs one from this. So you've got this chain of free radical action that can be damaging to the tissues. But God in His wisdom and mercy gave us plants that have lots of electrons on it. They're called antioxidants. And the plants that have the highest antioxidants, in fact, one antioxidant is called beta-carotene. So beta-carotene, the plants that it's found in is your dark green and your dark orange vegetables. So the majority of juices that we give our guests are 80% carrot, 10% apple and 10% celery. And our celery is very green, like your celery out in the garden, dark green. 80% carrot, 10% apple, it's usually the Granny Smith, and 10% celery.
You use the leaves and the...
Yes. We use the leaves more than the stems. So that juice is very, very high in beta-carotenes. We also give our guests a shot of green barley every second juice. That's very high in beta-carotenes. Most of our juices that we give our guests are either green or orange or red. So your beets are high in the beta-carotenes.